Good morning, everyone. This is totally Sassy T from the 803. How are you guys doing? I am here with a quick live. Just want to say good morning. Get up, get motivated, caffeinated, and let's get moving, okay? Before we get started, remember all things on this channel, it is alleged. It is my opinion. It is for learning, teaching, entertainment, when entertainment applies, because we do reality and reality TV over here on Sassy T from the 803. But listen, you guys, I just want to come on for a little while just to see who's up. I told you guys that I will definitely be doing lives at different times of the day, trying to reach a target audience because sometimes when I'm working, I can't do lives. Early or late. So when I'm off, I'm trying to reach more of my subscribers and give them more of the tea. Okay. Hey, Teakrew. Hi. Hey, Black Gray Street. My member, good morning. Hey, Kathy Colbert, good morning. Hey, Annette JL, Mashar, 710, and Lakeisha Robinson. Good morning, you guys. How are you guys doing this beautiful morning? I am still laying down, just resting a little bit. Hey, Patricia Dyer. Good morning. Just resting a little bit, just, getting my rest on because sometimes you need to rest and slow it down a little bit. And that's what I'm doing today. But I'm getting up as soon as this live is over. So, how are you guys doing? Um, what have you guys been up to? Also, if you want to support the channel through merchandise, you can. I have teas on sale, and you can purchase your favorite saying from me. And they come in different colors. They also come in different shapes. Okay, so you can get the V-neck and you can get the round neck. You can get the hoodie or the sweatshirts. Okay, the colors that you see are not all the colors. They come in a variety of colors. You just pick the one you like. Okay. Um, Also, you can contribute to the channel through Cash App, $ Teresa Lizzie 12. You can do super stickers, super emojis, the heart emoji, whatever you would like. Okay. Um, and you too, Miss Shaw. Been working since 4:30. Oh my goodness. Good, Kathy. I'm glad you're doing fine. Hey, Janetta, what's up? Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm just resting a little bit, then I'll get up, make me some coffee, go outside, get me some of that good old sunshine, sit on the porch like a little old woman before it gets too hot and enjoy some sunshine and you know, look on YouTube and see what I can report on, which is a lot. Today I'm just going to talk a little briefly about Kiowa, Kimmy, and Maurice. Okay. This issue has been going on for since little monster has been from the first time he lived with them. It's been a battle. Kyle in the beginning thought was just talking bad about Kimmy to Letitia. Yeah. And Kimmy, if you guys remember that the reunion, I think it was Mona Scott. She was the one that um was doing the reunion that year. And she was trying to get Kyle to understand, words hurt and that no matter what you say, somebody's going to come back and tell Kimmy. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but it was a pretty good reunion. Um, and so we're going to talk about that. Um, just to get you guys' opinion about it, see how you think of what you think about it. Okay. Also, if you're in the bushes, y'all hit the like button, make the lights match. Okay. You can come in the chat and just have a chat with me. We do that over here all the time. There's no judgment as long as you're supportive. Okay. And you are very, you know, don't cause drama because we do family oriented. We're like a big old family. We can agree to disagree and still keep it moving. That's how my channel is because I welcome all viewpoints. Okay, um, I'm not a blogger because um, if I don't agree with you, you against me or this. I'm not that type of person. I welcome all viewpoints so I can see how other people are viewing. Um, the shows that we cover. Okay. Good morning, Linda. Um, so that is just me. I ask you guys to please hit the like button, please, and thank you. I also ask that you donate to the channel, please, and thank you. And participate in the conversations in the chat, please, and thank you, because it helps with the algorithm. You got to push that algorithm. Hey, Terry T. Baby Davis. Good morning. 18 lights, 46 in the chat. See, y'all should be at 49 lights right now. It shouldn't even be a problem. Um, so yeah, we got like 2 more minutes. I always wait till a little good bit of people come in and then I'll start. Um, YouTube after the 10-minute mark, you can talk because if there's a little word that slip out, they might want to, you know, um, hold your funds or whatever. So that's why I go to the 10-minute mark. Some people go to the 15-minute. I go to the 10. I just watch what I say for the other five. I don't want to be taking people's time up. I like to, respect time. Okay. Because time is something we just don't get back. Hey, Yvette Bell, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Oh, so how's the weather where you guys are? I mean, I hadn't been outside. I think it's sunny here. I got my little blackout windows on. So, how is the weather? And not today, LOL. Good morning from North Carolina. Good morning, not today. All right, now, not today. Hit the like button as you guys come on in. Raining cats and dogs. Really? Oh my goodness. We need some of that rain. We sure do. It seems to be going all around us here in the 803. Cloudy in Virginia. Okay. It is not, I don't know. I have to go outside and see if it's cloudy. I hadn't even looked out the window. I just said, you know what? I'm going to get up. I watch Karamo. I love him. And then I always go, you know, rumbling around the house. I get up, make some coffee. It's sunny and bright. Okay. Oh, rain in Alabama. Okay, Terry. All right. And at GL, hey, rain. Welcome. Wow. Yeah, it's sunny and bright here. The way it's looking coming through my window is sunny and bright. Linda said cloudy and humid in Texas. Oh my goodness. I hate when it's humid. You can't do anything. Cloudy in Detroit. The high is supposed to be 85. Okay. Good morning, Demita Joe, my member. Good morning. How you guys? Good morning. Good morning. We're just talking about the weather. We're just talking about, different things. It's not, this is a chat of just random chats, okay? We can talk about anything. I did just wanted to reference um, Maurice. A lot of people thinking that Maurice and Kimmy are using Monster for a storyline. But this honestly has been a problem since Kyle has came on the show. If you guys go back to I think it's the first or second reunion, when Mona Scott was rehearsed. I mean, she was actually doing I think that's Mona Scott. Anyway, she was hosting the reunion, and Kawa and Kimmy were going back and forth because Kawa was running back to Tisha. That's why Tisha is so two-faced, talking about Kimmy, and then Kimmy, in turns was getting the bulk of it because people were coming back talking to her. This is when Kawa felt like it was a mistake to send Monster to Maurice's house to live with him. And Maurice was like, he's just as good as father as she is a mother. So y'all, I mean, to me, I don't think they're using Monster as a storyline. I honestly think there's a residual in that household that has not been cleared up with Kawa and Kimmy. Because in Kawa's mind, Kawa thinks Kimmy broke their marriage up, which in fact I don't think that's true. I don't. I think now she met Maurice while she was married, and maybe Kyle was thinking they had a chance to get back together because they hadn't been divorced yet. But according to records and Maurice, he was not even in the house with Kyle. So, um, I think this is a lot of residual, and it has to be addressed on the show because, you know, um, I don't think Monster is a bad kid. I think he's a lazy kid like his dad. His dad is lazy. Lazy teach lazy. Kimmy is a go getter. She tries to keep everything in check, but when when she's going through this sickness, you guys, it's hard. It's hard to stay moving because some days you just can't get out the bed. And today is a day for me. I'm tired. I worked hard yesterday. Sometimes I just want to rest, okay? And just not have to get up and clean up all the time or pick up after people sometimes. But, especially when you got grown, capable people to do so. So I get what she's saying. Um, Let me greet some people. Demita Joe is in here. Yvette Bell. Hey, Kathy Colbert is here. Linda Gertina. Hey, Gertina Jones. Kathy said, yes, she does. Demita Joe McCullough, yes, she does think that. Yeah. I wish they would move on from the combat group. That ship has sailed. It surely has. Hey, Malik, good morning, everyone. And that, in my opinion, Maurice had already checked out of the marriage. Yeah, me too. But if you go back, this is how dirty and Letitia is, okay? Letitia was the one spreading that Kimmy was a side piece, okay? Because that's what Kyle told Letitia. And I think Letitia is jealous of Kimmy and Mel. Um, Kimmy is a go-getter, and when she walks in the room, she commands attention just like Mel. And Letitia is just not that girl. She's that girl who will scoot to the side, like Kiki said, and sit at the back of the room because she lacks confidence. And I'm that way. When I walk in the room, I'm gonna laugh, cut up, look around. I'm not gonna scoot to the back. I'm just gonna walk in because these people don't know me. I'm gonna walk in looking good and talking and laughing. But she doesn't have that capability. And so anybody that is a threat to Letitia, she's gonna make sure that they have a bad name. Oh, Kimmy was a side piece. Y'all can believe that all you want to. Because the only reason why she connected with Kyle is because to find out information on Kimmy. Okay. I'm telling y'all, Tisha is a snake. Everything that goes on secretly on this show, Tisha behind it. Okay. Maurice is a lazy bum and he puts everything on Kimmy. He is lazy. He's going to have to get off his booty and he's going to have to work. Who said that? Good morning. Hopefully you all doing it well and having a wonderful, blessed day. I am. I hope you have the same. Who said that? Maurice should have sent Junior home with Kimmy was diagnosed. um, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between that. I feel like if Maurice had put his foot down prior and instilled um, boundaries and instilled work ethics in Monster, I honestly think he'll been okay. But see, Monster is very spoiled. His mom spoils him. She does everything for him. So he sees that in Kimmy because Kimmy does everything for Maurice. But now Kimmy at one point could do that. But now she can't because she's having so many bad days and she has some good days. And those bad days, she really need them to step up. And they're not doing that. And I get what Kimmy is saying. On your bad days, Maurice, you need to step up and help your wife. Um, Help her with the household. Cook for her. If you can't cook, order out for her. Make her rest because her body needs it. Her body has been through trauma and has had poison and has had radiation, which is poison, pumped through her body. Okay. A lot of people don't get that and they think, oh, you can have your chemo and you'll be just fine. No, that stuff takes a toll on you. When I tell you it rips your energy, your mental, everything out, it really does. Um, see, Joy's pick. Good morning, Sassy. Good morning, Joy. Clamp God, what's up, Clamp God? How are you? Yes, I understand that, but Maurice needs to step up and do something. He does. He needs to be more active. He needs to be more of a father, and he needs to do more in that house. And Kimmy needs to allow him to do it. And if he does it wrong, don't say and don't go behind him doing it. Just let him learn from it. Okay? Um, you got to teach people how to treat you. You got to teach people, especially men, what you're gonna stand up for and what you're not. You know, my husband, he lazy, he's spoiled. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. He is rotten. But when I tell him I need you to get your butt up and I need you to pick your stuff up, and I mean it, because next time I catch it on the floor, it's going in the trash. And I had to prove that to him. I threw it all in the trash. He was angry. I said, be angry at yourself because I warned you. I shouldn't have to talk to you like a child. And that's the same way Kimmy is going to have to treat Maurice. Hi, Crystal. She is stuck in the past. Yes, she is. Kyla can't let it go. She need to let it go. She really does. She's married and still stuck on what Kim and Maurice done or has done. That's irrelevant. Your child, what's relevant right now is your child. It seems like Monster has no motivation. Like he's just a laid back kid. I do it in a minute type of child, you know. He's just not one of these hyper kids, but he's very outgoing in school, but when they get home, which is children, they have all this energy for school and sports. But when they get home, they are dead tired. And that is a teenager. That is their hormones. I tell people, learn your teenager. Learn that sometimes they're going to be wanting to sleep all day because guess what they do? They get up early in the morning, like we do, go to school, but they have so much energy and they play sports, they're doing homework, they're running with kids. And then when they get home, they're not like us. We are grown where we can decipher where we can still keep going. Nah, not them jokers. They're going to take a bath and go to bed because guess what? They used up all their energy reserves and now they come home, go to bed. Not mine. I get it. I understand the teenage hormonal crisis. I used to then understand it myself. I run track, I do this, I do that. And then when I get home, all I want to do is take a good old nap. Okay. Um, so I get that. Um, and understanding your child at certain stages in their life, you need to understand that too. And Monster might be going through a little depression, who knows? But the simple fact of the matter is, attack that and get to the bottom, the root cause of it. That's why he should have been sent home. True. Exactly, Kathy. He should have went home at least until all this radiation chemo is done, because technically it could be dangerous to him, because really Maurice can't be around Kimmy for 2 days because she's considered hot. Um, everything, the urine, everything has to be dumped. You have to have gloves. You have to be, it has to be dumped in the proper containers because she's hot. Okay. You could be exposed to that and it can cause health hazards to you. I think Kimmy became an enabler to everyone in that home. She is not beginning to see what damage the show has caused and what she has lost. It's her moment now. Shine. Yes, it is her moment. And she's starting to shine. She's starting to come back to being the Kimmy she was. There was a point, I think, that Carlos wanted all the Scots to be on one accord against Mel. Regardless if Kimmy liked Mel, they was in an alliance, and I feel like she wanted to still be Mel's friend and Maurice, but she had to make a choice. But now I don't think that Kimmy is going to allow anybody to let her make a choice. She's going to make her own choice, and she's probably going to say F Carlos and F Tisha, because I'm going to do my own thing. Okay, now I still have my good eye on her. I do. But I think when you go through a life changing event like the C word, baby, it will change your perspective. And when God bring you through it, you're going to do everything that you promised God. I'm going to be more this, I'm going to be more that. I'm not going to sit back and let this defeat me or my family or Letitia or Marceau. And I see her coming back in that manner, because when she told Marceau he was uh, the biggest dysfunction in the group, baby, that just made my day, because God knows that's the truth. Marceau is the biggest dysfunction. He thinks he is the smartest, and he's just as dumb as two bricks rubbed together and can't even make five. Yes, clamp God, especially since Maurice doesn't do anything. Hey, Betty McWilliams. In my opinion, MJ is a typical teenager going through what all of us have gone through. Thank you. As a teenager, only difference is this generation is a different generation from ours. Thank you. We all went through this stage as a teenager. Well, there would used to be times I would be so sleepy as a teenager in class, and I got plenty of sleep. I think it's just your hormones going through a battle. And kids go through a battle. Teenagers' hormones go through battles. They become stressed. They start looking at peer pressure, what their parents run. A lot of kids become depressed because they're not living up to the standards that their mother and father has set through them, because their mother and father is vicariously living through them. Okay. So, I get the teenage dynamic. I really do. And after having my own kids, I have to go back and, reevaluate my way of looking at children, teenagers, because everyone has a stage in life, whether you're a baby to a toddler to a no, an infant to a baby to a toddler to a you know um the preschooler to the elementary to the middle school to the high school to college. There are stages that everyone go through, and every stage is not good. Some stages, they weigh on you worse than other stages. Okay. And then teenagers at this point that MJ is in, my grandkids are in, this is a delicate point. You have to really hone in to see what is really going on with your children. That is me and my husband. I would throw it away quickly. Me too. I can't stand it. And honey, he was a mama's boy, I'm telling you. And not me. I told him I don't raise my boys, and they pick up after themselves. If I have to pick up after you, I'm throwing in the trash. Kyle was married before Maurice. Yeah, some women do that because they feel like I need help. I think she wasn't completely over Maurice, and she married her husband to get to see if she can get a reaction out of Maurice. In all actuality, Maurice didn't care. That is right, but he knows how to clean and cook, and he do the cooking. Oh yeah, he can clean and cook. He can help Kimmy. He can offer Kimmy, hey babe, you need to stay in bed today. I got you some food coming. Chill out. I got you. That's what he needs to learn to do. Those Scott brothers are con men, hustlers. They're not family oriented. No, they're not. I'm just hoping that he needs to step up and help. There's always um, room for growth, and I do feel like he needs to do more as a husband. But they all have their own mind. They do. Hey, Miss Scorpion, good morning to you. Uh, he's a typical teenager, right, Demita Joe? Hey, Scorpion, Miss Scorpion. Hey, ADR. Y'all hit that like button coming in, okay? Y'all can give to the channel through Cash App, Super Chats, um, and heart emojis, Super Chats, Super Stickers, whatever you want to do. This channel is the building my SAS squad, my SAS shack, for the next. I think I'm gonna do this for. I want to have it done in at least 2 months. So, hey, Sheila Wright. Is this new today? The comments in the man cat chat are from like a year ago, year to a month ago. Yeah, we're just talking. That's all, ADR. We're just talking. There's a scene coming up with Monster Cow and Kimmy, and I just wanted to just talk about it because this is old, but it has lingered, okay? And I think they're trying to resolve this. I don't know what is going to happen with this group, but if they say the comeback group for how long it's gonna last, I don't think it's ever going to be a comeback group. The dynamics have changed. Um, Mel and Martell are no longer together. They're not even getting along. Let's put it this way. Kimmy and Letitia's relationship is very strained. Okay, let's just put it that way. Because Letitia, she knows she has not been there for Kimmy. Kimmy is not checking for Letitia, and I don't blame her. So the dynamic has changed. The simple fact is that Tisha and Marceau are trying to call this a black initiative like it's something new, but this has always been a comeback group initiative. And they're trying to take it on as their project when all actuality, like Maurice said, everybody came up with this concept. It wasn't just y'all. So what they want to do is take on the project and make it look like they did all the work. Okay, so they can get props, but it don't work that way. Craig, like it takes a village to raise a child. Kimmy was raised with family values. She's going to cook and clean. The Scots can help too. Exactly. Yeah. See. Yes, it will. Let's see. Kathy, yes, at Campground. How many meals and Tisha prepare or send over to help out like Mel did? Thank you. Not one. Not one. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see this. It's gonna outplay, and it's gonna play because you can tell the way Kimmy is moving. She's not very vocal with Letitia. In fact, she's being very upfront, very bold with her and letting her know, look, nah, y'all trying to take this group and knowing it was created by all of us, and y'all two trying to get the credit for it and trying to get all this money for it, and now y'all not trying to disperse this. No, 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 that's not going to work. No. 75 watching, 38 likes. Hit the like button. Thank you. Hey, Layla. We need a billboard in Huntsville saying, hide your money. The Scots are scamming everyone. Aren't they though? Oh my goodness. They over there taking pictures that are fake. um, construction site. The pictures that they took was not even on the construction site. Okay. They say Gino is over there living in that little construction trailer. He homeless? What y'all do? Go find a homeless man or something? Who is this dude? I think we need to investigate him. They are scammers, Kathy. How you watch Black Titanic? You oh yeah, about Maurice. I seen some of that. Um, she said it was Maurice. Do y'all think that's Maurice? Maurice so lazy. I just don't see him being. And I could be wrong, honey. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, she always be on point with it, and it could very well be him. Um, he just so lazy. I can see him out there trying to distribute. Maybe he gave it to somebody to do it for him, honey, because Maurice is lazy. Okay, they definitely are. Exactly, Kathy. Tisha and Marceau was missing in action. They are for themselves and only themselves, and that in so many words, Clint. Wow, that's what Kimmy was saying. And guess what? Maurice knows it too. Maurice knows that Kimmy needed them. And the only one that showed up was Mel and her family, okay? Because his family didn't do anything. And at jail and her friends on, before Tisha. That's it. Tisha ain't did nothing. And she gonna come up with this excuse. Well, you had so many people. I thought, if you needed me, you can call me. No, dummy. You go and check on your sister-in-law. That's what you're supposed to do. You claim y'all sisters, and you want her to be in your alliance. So you supposed to been over there. Tisha is no friend to no one. She doesn't know how to react, relate, or all she knows how to do is retaliate. That's it. Or so let's see. How long has baby Butterbean been living with Kimmy and Bit Butter? He's blaming Coward for how he turned out, but he had a hand in it too. Right, Joy 2018, J 2018. You're right. And that's why I was saying, even though she spoiled him and she did a lot for him, you did too, Maurice. You played a hand in that. Um, you didn't offset that spoiledness by letting it's okay to be spoiled, but you're only gonna get this when you do this. You didn't let them know that for every action, there's a reaction. For a reaction, there's a consequence. Okay. Um, and you're not instilling this because he's just being a little baby butter bean. Baby butter and big butter. Yes. April, hey. April Nicole. Teacher showed a clip in her stories yesterday over Kimmy cooking in her kitchen without her wig. I thought that was so wrong. Tisha do stuff to embarrass people. Tisha is a devil. Okay, she just like her mama. All right, she just like her mama. All right, and the fact that Kimmy and Mel are actually talking about personal things, and Mel is actually helping Kimmy, and taking Kimmy food and helping Kimmy and sending work Kimmy's way. Oh, it's killing her. So anything she can do to make Kimmy look bad, she's gonna do it. She's pitiful, sad. Who said that? LOL. How many sponsors have Marceau and Letitia received for this Black Expo event? Probably nothing. I ain't heard. Ooh, excuse me. I hadn't heard any sponsorship. But they look when Mel said sponsorship, honey, their eyes gleamed. What? We can get money? Yes. Yeah, like me, if I promote my channel enough, I can get someone who wants to sponsor me. Okay. If they like me enough, they will want to sponsor me. If they see potential in my channel, they can sponsor me. They can sponsor me to do reviews. They can sponsor me to do this, which I have done some reviews on my second channel with hair products, and I just got this makeup thing today. Um, and there is a Nikon, not Nikon, but Canon uh camera company that wants me to review their cameras. But I'm not a Canon person. I don't use Canon. I use Nikon, and but hey, if willing to sponsor me and give me a new Nikon Canon, I'll do it. I sure will. But the only thing when you're sponsoring a company, you're not allowed to use your Nikon and stuff. No, I love Nikon. That's my favorite camera. So that's why I say when we promote this channel, we're talking about sponsorships. We're talking about people giving to the channel so this channel can grow. People don't realize how much when you give and cash apps and super stickers, man, it pushes this channel out. A lot of people are growing because they get a lot of not sponsorship, but a lot of their followers do give a lot. So because they see potential in them and they love them. So that's why we push so hard because this is our business, okay? And this business help expose other businesses. And if we grow this channel, if you got a small business and this channel has 30 or 40,000 subscribers, that's going to reach a big audience. So yeah, I get that. The birth date seemed to match his birthday on those public records. Really? Oh well, Maurice he was dealing. That's why his records were sealed. Okay. All right, Maurice. All right. Thank you, little butter. Did they call you? Here come butter. Butter is he got the good stuff. Oh, he sold drugs. Allegedly, you guys put allegedly. Yeah, Maurice street hustling was in his younger years. Yeah, that's what Titanic said. It was in his younger years. It was even before Kyle, I think. Um, yeah, it was way before Kyle. Oh, okay, old street pharmacist. All right, Mister Preacher Man, Mister Deacon, not Deacon Butter, not Deacon Butter in them streets. Oh Lord, good morning. Hey, so star that Maurice Kimmy was attached to the profile. How much work does a distributor do? This sit around and wait for buyers to pull up. Was a straight weed head. Yep. But when the po come for you, soul star, you got to run, and I can't see Maurice running too fast. Oh, King Butter, honey. Kingpin Butter. All right, Butterbean. Kathy, he was charged with selling and distribution. Child, child. I bet he didn't want that to get out. And I believe Black Titanic. Now, one thing about Black Titanic, she gonna get her stuff right, okay? And I believe her 100%. I just wanted to make sure that was the right Maurice. And people were like, yep, his birthday, his family. And I was like, then I saw it for myself. I was like, ooh, you in trouble, Maurice. That's why your records were sealed. Why they sealed? Did you snitch? Oh, cause they seal 'em when you snitch on people. Mm. And plus he was a teenager when it happened, so he must have been before 21. Cause if he was after 21 or 18, is it 18 or 21, the records cannot be sealed. But if he was 17 and less, they were sealed. So he was out there selling when he was young. Wow, I'm shocked, Clamp God, but Miss Titanic is there, yes. Miss Shar Sassy, I love Miss Black Titanic, but the majority of those criminal records do not belong to Maurice J. Scott. Most of those records belong to another Maurice Scott with a different birthday but same birth year. Oh, okay. Um, I feel like Maurice did do some things when he was younger. That is why his records were sealed because he was a teenager. And when you're a teenager, those records can be sealed. But when you turn 18 and you start doing stuff, then you become an adult because 18, honey, you can go to the military and all that stuff. So you're not sealed after 18. So I feel like maybe this was in his 16 to 17-year-old self, you know? What do you guys say, Miss? Yeah, she is the goat to me. The joke. The Black Titanic is a freedom fighter, honey. She be on the scene. She ain't never scared. Okay, Maurice criminal background record probably keeping himself from getting employment. Could be. Kathy, Miss Black Titanic said she stumbled on the information and she double checked, matched names to make sure it was him. She did say that. She said that she went back, triple checked it. She checked the birthday, the name. She said all the family members' names popped up and it was attached to his name. So if you ever search someone, that's what you look for. You look for the family, the mother, the father's name, sisters, brothers, they will have all that attached to the person. Okay. I don't trust Kimmy. She is not genuine and she secretly doesn't like Mel. If she's still calling Martell a good guy, I have never seen her come out in defense of Mel. She can kick rocks too. Kimmy wants to see the good in everybody, but baby, Kimmy, Martell is not a good guy, okay? And he does not miss his family. Point blank, period. If he missed his family, he would be doing what he's doing to try to make Mel's life a living hell. So, Soul Star Music Lover, I understand and I get where you're coming from. I'm just looking at the standpoint and where she is right now in her life, okay? She just want Martell and Mel to get along. But Mel is a get along person. Martell is a revengeful, criminalistic minded man. Okay. He does not do anything that is making him look bad. And without Mel covering him, Martell don't look the same. He is not the same. He looks lost. He looks thrown away. He's out here scrambling in a suit and trying to make himself look good. But he doesn't have that same glow when he was with Mel. The smile doesn't glow. The eyes doesn't glow. The eyes are the window to the soul. You can tell he is angry. Even when he smiles, he has an anger issue, and it's sad. Happy AM, Miss Scorpion. Yep, like Marshmallow Fluff. He knows he ain't about nothing, and I think Kimmy finally realized it too. Yep. Maurice, if truly him, would be a double life and persona. However, fact that whoever was caught so much just shows he wasn't a good one. Couldn't even move product timely. Too lazy to work a trap house. Exactly. That's what I said, Maurice. Oh, lazy butter, Maurice. Baby, the police came and he had to run. He wouldn't be able to run. Dude, he was thicker then too. He was a big, big papa type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Big yellow butter bean. So he couldn't run. That thing was lazy. But hey, it does match up, Maurice. Now, yeah. Ooh, you was slanging. You was slanging in them streets. Go ahead, Maurice. Make your money, dude, baby. No wonder they will see him. Okay. Uh, tell your truth, honey. Don't let nobody else tell it for you. The records don't lie, okay? The records don't lie. Tisha and Wanda isn't advertising Tisha's daughter's product because there is no product. There is no product. There is Stormy's product with Tisha and with Mia and Macy's name on it. That is not Tisha's product. That was not her original idea, period. In my opinion, allegedly, I have to put it, even though I know it's true. That was Chess's old hair products, okay? And they Stormy went into that warehouse. I said this months ago when Stormy and Tisha, I told you guys when Tisha became chummy with Stormy, Tisha was wanting something. And this is it. She gave Chess's hair products to Tisha to distribute because she thought Mia and Macy's name would push this product out there and it would sell out because she has beautiful girls and their hair is genetically thick and genetically long. So she thought, well, okay, we can push this out, okay? Um, but with a percentage you pay me back and the other percent you keep. There hasn't been any sales. There was a poll done by Letitia herself. How many people have purchased or visited the website? 80%, 76 to 80% of the people didn't even visit. Okay, so the other 20% of the people was her family because we don't care. We know what you're doing. You're trying to use this girl's product and just slap a label on it. That's why you forgot to take the Canvas Beauty part out because it is a Canvas Beauty product. They so they can't even trick people. They just so backwards. Hey, um, code code one wham. Teacher made a comment about Kimmy being around Mel too much. She said basically she had to break that up in so many words. True, because Mel was rubbing off on Kimmy, and Kimmy was questioning everything Tisha was doing. See, if y'all have to look at the corporate, and sometimes the corporate is not in plain sight. um, Even though Tisha come out here and act like she's, this little innocent person, Tisha is a devil. I've said this when I first started watching this show, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes in it. Tisha has a double mind, okay? Tisha presents one way, but in that house, Tisha is another way. Tisha is always sitting around to con and connive. And if you do something to Tisha, she's a get back queen. She's going to try to get back with you and get at you. Okay. She holds grudges. She does not know how to let things go. And that is Letitia Scott, period. She cannot let things go until she get you back, and then she still ain't gonna let it go, depending on how hard she comes for you. She hasn't let Kiki go. She's still trying to make Kiki look erratic. And I told you guys this. I told you when I saw how she kept saying, Kiki, your attitude, Kiki, you erratic when you were using, and then Wanda pretty much confirmed it. I knew it. I knew it. She's very predictable, but some people say, "Oh, she's so sweet." No, she's not. Tisha is mean as hell. And let me tell you, she's a mean girl, okay? She is mean. And pretty much Marceau said the same thing. Hey, Ingrid. Hi, birthday twin. Hi, Sassy. Glad I caught your live. I am at dialysis with my dad, and I get bored sometimes just sitting here. Well, I hope your dad has a good dialysis. Make sure they don't pull too much off of him. He's not cramping, and make sure that he keeps his water limit. All right, I know some people have a water limit, and that way he won't be cramping. Okay. I hope he's fine. And thank you for listening. Black Titanic. April said Black Titanic said he has two records. One was sealed. Yeah. And I think that was, when you're young, they can seal that record. It can be at 10 years old. It might have been something that happened when he was 10 or 12. They can seal that record. Okay. And then it could be with juvie because regardless of what kids do, it's always still to protect the image, okay, of a child or protect the child. So they will seal that record. And whatever happened, it happened when he was younger, okay? I'm not sure. He was not that young, Layla. Um, she got to be tired of dragging his soft A. Yeah. Yeah, in his late teens and early, the ones that are out now, they probably not sealed because he was over 18. Those ones before, the sealed ones, that was when he was young. Now, the ones that Black Titanic had are probably the age where they can't seal them anymore. So, Uh, thank you, Ingrid. Thank you, twin, for your concern and advice. You're welcome. I got money in the bank. I ain't walking around looking all stank. Ingrid, thank you for the first super chat. Love you. Thank you so much. Um, it's public record. You can check it yourself. It's his real record. I don't doubt that, Layla. I don't doubt that, honey. I don't. What I'm saying is, there are some records that are sealed because of the age and if he was a minor, if he was a minor at the time, that record can be sealed. Now that second record, I have no doubt, okay, that's for one thing that like Titanic is not telling the truth because she always have the receipts. Okay, I always see her. She always tells the truth. What I'm saying is there are two types of records. There is a sealed one that she didn't see, and then there's the ones now that when he was a little bit older, where he can see. Because once you become 18, 17, I think those records don't become sealed anymore. Um, it depends on what state as well. I know in South Carolina, I think it's 17. You can still look up people's record. Let's see. Uh, hey, Cricket 22. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Cricket 22. Yeah, all of them are criminals, and Tisha and Marceau is trying to get people to invest in their dreams. I wouldn't invest in Marceau and Tisha dream because they ain't nothing but thieves themselves, especially Tisha. Tisha is a criminal. She's learned by the best, her mom. Don't let Tisha fool you. Tisha got a sneaky side, and she's got a criminalistic side to her, and she can get money to the best to make her look good. She's gonna use that money for her own advantage. Okay, point blank. Period. Layla says Kimmy was a side chick. She has more common with coleslaw than Maya. I don't know if Kimmy was a side chick. That still hadn't been proven. Um, now Maurice was still married, but not living in the house with with uh Kiowa. Kiowa got married before Maurice. So she was dating her husband while her and Maurice were separated but not divorced. And he started dating Kimmy while he was separated. And I think he moved it a little bit faster. And Kiowa, ended up getting married to her husband first, thinking that, it would make Maurice jealous. And Maurice just kept living with Kimmy. He wasn't ready for that commitment into the show. Okay. And like Kimmy said, if she had to do it over again, she wouldn't have did it the way she did. Okay, so I don't know about the side piece. I don't. Uh, she was a side piece, yeah, because he was still married, but they wasn't living together. See, Martell is always somewhere plotting on Mel. Every side piece have came for Mel, every one. And honey, little sloppy slow slow. She just walking down the aisle in a dream, honey. She was just reminiscing, looking at the front, saying, "That's my husband up there." Girl, if you got to dream it in order to achieve it, baby. Keep on. 10 years a slave. You just been 10 years a slave, 10 years a fool, honey. Okay, you keep living in that dream world. You're gonna be 45 years old, and that joker gonna be 55 and still in these streets because once a cheater, always a cheater. Martell is not faithful to nobody. And that is the truth. He will never be faithful to anybody because he's never a satisfied man. He's never a man that can control his impulses. If he get an impulse to cheat, he's going to do it. Okay? He knows he's not going to marry you. He might if y'all so in love and he's so wanting to be with you when y'all was at that wedding, why didn't you take pictures together? Why are you posting pictures separate? Okay, that tells a lot about me. This man don't want to be seen with you. And to tell the truth and shame the devil, he was hoping and praying his picture wouldn't get out there on the internet. But he's so dumb, he know every chance he get that their helper is gonna make sure that Martell is seen with her, okay? Even though he was just a babysitter. Martell is always somewhere plotting, always plotting. But Mel got the final plot, okay? The F, the B, the I, the Federal Bureau investigation is coming for you. Yes. She got the ultimate plot, okay? She ain't even got a plot. All she got to do is she's got all her information She's got her witnesses, and baby, it's gonna be on and popping. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It should be 100. It's 102 in here. You guys need to hit the like button, even if you're in the bushes. Please come out and talk. Please hit the like button, okay? Um, I think Kimmy knows Martell will pull the sheets off of Maurice's dirt, and the timeline of some of it will make Kimmy look, you know, desperate and dumb. She's just stroking his ego to keep him quiet. True, true. And going through what she's going through, she's probably saying, "I can't deal with that right now." Now, maybe when she's 100% done with her radiation and she's getting this chemical out her body, this poison, and she's growing her hair back, and she's getting over the depression and the libidos things and, everything. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to relate to her because her body is going through some things. Sometimes when you going through so much depression, you try to say, look, I can't take on something else because if I take on this, I'm going to break. It's best for me to just play nice until I can get through what I'm getting through. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to play, nice in order to keep the stress off of you. Okay. And I think Kimmy has already always genuinely liked Martell, okay, as a person, as a friend. But, in order to keep Maurice's secret safe right now until she can get through this, girl, do what you gotta do. Carlos is filling this show with a bunch of criminals. Yep, he is. And Martell brother coming on, he's a criminal. He about to go jail for life. They say you got a good point, Jay. I think Kimmy knows Martell will pull the sheets. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Purple Unicorn BNL. Hey, but she made some money, and as usual, it's a shame. Yep. Everybody knows Kimmy was smart. It seems like she has dumbed herself down for not only Maurice, but his family as well. True Clamp God. I mean, J28. Yes, she did. Because it's like almost like she was outshining all the Scots and she was becoming a protege like Mel. And then it seemed like Carlos like, we don't want you to do that. We want you to stay within, that. No, no. Kimmy is the light. Kimmy is just as smart and educated, and she's got that factor. And I just look at the truth is the truth. And to dumb yourself down because your husband is lazy, that's crazy to me. I ain't dumbing myself down for nobody. Okay, you either smart yourself up or get left. That's how it is. Um, you smart yourself up or you stay behind. But I'm not dumbing myself down for no man and no friend. Okay? I'm sorry. If you're not educated and you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have that shine factor, then you need to get over your insecurities. You need to get over your shyness or laziness or whatever it may be. And then you can smart yourself up, but never dumb yourself down. One thing I would not do is dumb myself down because people feel like I outshine them. That's a jealous soul. Okay? If I outshine you, that's because God got the shine for everybody. That means I'm looking in his faith. I want to walk in um his blessings so I can be, lifted up. Mel is the inspiration to me that one day, my business will take off and, my YouTube channel will be this great podcast where I can sit down and talk and laugh with, people and talk about, life and how they got over and how they made it over. Talk about everyday issues. My YouTube channel will be for reviews, but my podcast is my vision, and you have to have a vision and write it. You have to write your vision and make it plain. And you have to give your vision with your heart to God so he can manifest that thing. So you got to keep speaking it. I don't just sit up here and say, oh, I just need y'all money. No, I sit here because I am a business and I want a podcast to help you and me, because one day you might say, Sassy, I'm a lawyer. Have me on your podcast. We can talk about this when it comes to black rights. Or Sassy, I'm a hairdresser. I'll have me on your podcast because we can get through alopecia in black women. What's causing it? The reflection of hair is our crown. Okay, and a lot of women have issues with that. Kimmy was one. You might say, Sash, I'm a real estate officer. I would love to see more black women in real estate. Have me on that. My platform is to help, not to tear down. Okay. My YouTube channel is to review. But you my podcast is going to be great. And I have to say that because I have to manifest that. Sassy, I agree with you regarding Martell. He looks strained and stressed in the face. He does. He does not even look the same. He doesn't have that glow. He's dusty. She is so evil and she can't hide it. Yeah, she cannot. Sassy, I think we all know Tisha made over through and through. She is devious. Yes, she is. Clamp God at J28T. What does an educated woman have in common with a barber sleeping on his brother's couch? Kimmy was desperate for a husband. Could be, could be, or she could have found seen something in him that she thought he was good. But this is the thing, because we see potential, don't mean they see potential. Let's just be clear. Okay, because we see potential in people, not just Maurice and Kimmy, women in general always say, "Well, he got the potential," but does he see the potential? Because if he doesn't see the potential in him, he's going to become a burden. He's going to become a weight around your waist, and you're going to always be pulling him while you're trying to go up. So I advise women in relationships. Just look for people what you think they have. You got to see for what they really are, what they're doing. Their actions prove everything. And if they are not, then you need to move on till he can find his potential, because you can't change anybody, nobody. They got to want to change. Hey, Nolly Impress. Inspires. Hi. I see that the Marceau couldn't get into Courtney, aka Big Debo pockets. Nah, Big Debo was like, nope. Y'all ain't doing this, but y'all gonna pay us that 20% that y'all owe us for using Chess's product, and whatever sales you get, I get a percentage of that sales. So I'm looking for my money. I look for them to start fighting pretty soon. Okay. The Scots are takers, period. Yes, they are. Thank you again, Ingrid, for your super sticker. Um, Cops come probably sleeping on rat roach infested couch in trap house with Cheetos orange dye all over his fingertips and mouth coated with Cheetos, six pack of Red Bull products sitting in a corner floor. Just big and lazy. Just big and lazy. Miss Carmen, that's why she keeps propping hotel up. She keeps heaping her praising and adoration on hotel to remain in his good graces so he won't spill all dirt. They all doing it, to be honest. They're all doing it. All of except Lou, and Lou pipes down. Well, he actually piped up at that baby shower. Y'all just didn't see the piping. It got caught. It got cut off. Okay. But he did pipe up. All right. He got piped up. Let's just be clear. Okay. Y'all gonna see some more piping too. Allegedly. Tisha smiling in Mayo's face because she thinks Mayo is going to fall for the it. But Mayo know they want to make money off of her. Yes. They do. And that's Tisha. Tisha know if Mel becomes a part of this Black Expo, that people will see Melody name and they will come. Okay? That's all it is. If you're not worried about it, then go on and do you. Go on and do the Black Expo without Mel. Y'all say it's y'all's initiative. Why are you trying to press everybody to do it? Do it. You and Marcel can do it by yourself. Why you got to have everybody else if y'all so good at doing it and so genuine at wanting it done, do it. She was very desperate and settled because I'm sure there were red flags in all shapes and sizes that she refused to acknowledge. Some folks just can't stand to be alone. That's true, Clint. J J28. Yeah, and you're right. Yes, she is sassy. You can't turn your back on Tisha. No, Tisha will stab you, cut you down your spinal cord, and hand it to you through in your hand, and you'll be in a wheelchair the rest of your life. Tisha is something else. Hey, little Paula in the gang. Hey, sister in. Coleslaw hairstyle was back from the 1800s with George Washington. Child, Coleslaw just, child, she thinks she that girl, clamp God. That old woman hairstyle. And she could have had that stuff wrapped around, had her hair down, had she should have just had some waves in it or something. That old woman, she thought she was cute. Child walking with her shoulders all clumped over. I'm like, child, when you got a strapless dress, your shoulders need to be back and your neck need to be straight. Okay. I don't think she was not a side piece. He had already left the home with Kyle. Yes, Yvette Bell. That's I don't think Kimmy was side piece. April Nicole, did you watch Mel Friend video yesterday talking about Mel's party? Yes. And she said we know who it is, the Fletchers, because I know Mel is gonna always invite Neil. And I think who else was invited was Tiffany and Lou. Okay. She gave Mel her flowers and said someone from the cast popped up at the party. Well, I know Neil and Chris were invited. Now, I don't know who just popped up. It looks like somebody like Neil and Chris went over there to say, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be there. But it was somebody from the cast, and I feel like it's Martell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like it was Martell. And Chris saw him and Neil saw him and he was like, you got to go. You need to go. And it's probably one other person. I think it's only maybe it was Kimmy and Maurice that got to come. And I don't even think it was Kimmy and Maurice. I know it was Neil and and Chris. Um I don't think it's anybody else. I think that Martell tried to show up at that party. I don't care what you say. Because it was filmed. But no, Martell was in he was in Dayton, so it couldn't have been Martell. It had to be it might have been Tisha trying to show up, child. She always trying to stir up somewhere she ain't supposed to be. And then again, it could have been Tiffany and Lou and Martell and Mel and Tiffany got into it. Who knows? Sloppy smile grins, grimaces, and looks like Whoopi Goldberg, the Joker from the Dark Knight. Absolutely. Sassy, did you hear about Mel's event and how nice it was? Yes, her friend y'all said it was better. It was beautiful. It was like a wedding. She said the cake was beautiful. The ceremony, she was crying. Hey now, sister, I'm sneaking in. She is okay, but she is stressed out trying to keep everything together. My youngest son underwent chemo when he was only 3 years old, and it still has long lasting effects on him. He's 36 years old now. Oh, yeah, it does. It seems like they're more susceptible to getting infections and, having pains, and, you know, it's bad. In my opinion, Kimmy is a snake. She moves just like one, never know which way she is going to slither. I still like her when she doesn't act snakish. Me too, Paulette. I do. I like her when she's not snakish. I do like. I don't like how they try to portray her in a snakish way, but I don't like that. Kimmy need to be Kimmy and be true to herself. And that's sad at Miss Scorpion Miss. To live in fear of if someone has on you. I don't know why they would trust a man not to do them dirty, especially after seeing how he did his wife. Child, they don't talk about how he did Mel. They just always trying to gaslight and make us think Martell is the best thing that's been living. And we all know that's a lie. Okay. Wow, and Scorpion Miss, my heart goes out to your son and you. It's truly difficult for a baby. It is. And I hope he stays healthy and has a prosperous life. And he has from 3 to 36. That's a blessing. That's a miracle. Exactly at J28T, the reason why they sit in silence is because they hate male as much as hotel. Yep, you help people with talking about women issues and it helps with everything that. Thank you, Yvette. I'm sorry about that, but you're absolutely correct. I finished chemo for the second time 16 months ago and still can smell chemo in my urine. Really? Ooh, Demita. I'm sorry. Uh, just keep it hydrated. So it takes a while to get that stuff out your system. And Mel is the mother of his children, and he's still trying to hurt her. I don't know how anyone would trust Martell, man or woman. Clamp guard, you're right. I wouldn't trust. Like I said, they crazy if they do, but they got so much, on them that they just trying to keep their spot on the show. That's just the way I look at it. Um, let's see. Let's see. Emilia, you're very welcome. And women, please make sure your man gets his prostate exam and they get a physical. Yes. Casino Rules AC was just happy to get out of Huntsville, right? And they had to drive because he wasn't on no plane. They can't afford a ticket. Tisha popped up. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised, Bluefish. Welcome, Bluefish. Little Paula in the game. My prayers are for you. It might be Tisha again thinking that she was possibly throw me out again. Says I thought the same thing. Demeter, Mel's friend, Sandra, Shanita, I think that's her name, said it was a rich couple. She could tell from how they were dressed. So that's Chris and Neil, cause that Joker dressed to the nine every day. AC doesn't know anything about Whitney's child. She don't know how to walk down the aisle. She just get up. This probably the first wedding she ever been in. Oh, my friend Shanita said it was a rich couple. Uh, she could tell from how they were dressed. But Shanita doesn't know who was invited, nor does she know the cast. Now she don't know the cast, but she knows to if because she said they were mic'd up. So the richest couple on there, besides Mel and Miss Van, is Chris and Nail, because the rest of them ain't got no money. Okay. Oh, Christine, I can separate Nail's person on the show from all camera Nail. Yeah. Nail got that smoker voice. What you gonna do, Mel? What you gonna do? Who is it? He is so handsome. Oh, he is handsome. He fine. And debonair looking, but so far they acting like he's a mute. He hasn't spoken much, if at all, just said, no, he hasn't. It seems like it's always, I guess he don't want to be in the men's mess. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be in Marceau and all their mess either. She said the couple looked good with money, so it wasn't Tisha, Kimmy, or Tiffany. Let's just keep it real. They don't look like Melody, but the Fletchers do sometimes. Yep. Let's see. It's Father's Day weekend, and you went out of town by Martell. Yep, went out of town. Probably didn't even call his kids to even get them. He's sorry. Didn't even take time out to spend with his kids on Father's Day. He up there at the wedding. Okay, you a good daddy though. Chris has never done much talking in group scenes. He really hasn't. He just sits back and observes. Chris spoke up for Marceau, threw him under the bus. Didn't he know, Pacino? It could have been Stormy and her husband in his genie outfit. I don't think Mel would invite Stormy. I just don't. Not at this point in time. I really don't. Well, you guys, I've been on here 1 hour and 15 minutes, so I just wanted to come on and just have a morning chat with you guys. I'm gonna get up, get dressed, get motivated, caffeinated, and then I will be back later with more commentary. I hope you guys will join me later. Whoever the couple was, they wasn't invited. Yeah, it could have been Stormy and her husband in the genie outfit. There, I wouldn't put it past Tisha to try to show up. I'm just here to tell you. Um, and so I hope you guys have a rest of your morning. I hope it's great. I'm gonna get up and eat me some breakfast, get out this bed because I can lay here all day in the dark and sleep, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna get my butt up, go get me some sunshine, something to eat, and I will see you guys later. Okay. I will be doing more videos. So like, share, subscribe to the videos. She knows Stormy. Oh yeah, she knows Stormy. Exactly. So it wasn't Stormy. Okay. Um, Helen, and welcome. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later with more commentary. Okay. Bye.